Let's look at this question. 5 friends, Rahul, Priya, Raman, Sachin, Anjali, each bought one chocolate of different brands among 6 available brands of chocolates in the shop. Dairy Milk, 5-star, Roaster, Amul, Bonville, and Temptation. Anjali bought neither Temptation nor Dairy Milk. Priya bought neither Amul nor Roasters. If Rahul bought 5-star, then Raman bought Bonville. Raman's chocolate was costlier than Sachin's chocolate, which was cheaper than Rahul's chocolate. So Sachin, out of Raman, Rahul, and Sachin, Sachin's chocolate is the cheapest. About Raman and Rahul, we don't know the comparison. Okay. Either Sachin's chocolate was Temptation or Priya's chocolate was Bonville. Anjali's chocolate was costlier than Priya's chocolate, which was costlier than only Dairy Milk chocolate, which was bought by one of the friends, but cheaper than Amul chocolate. Okay, which means Anjali's chocolate was costlier than Priya's chocolate, which was costlier than Dairy Milk chocolate. So, which was costlier than only Dairy Milk chocolate. So, Dairy Milk is the cheapest chocolate. Lots of statements given here. Now, we can go on to read this set. No challenge at all. The bigger thing to take away from this set is, see, sometimes instructions are given to us in a bulleted format. Sometimes instructions are given to us in a paragraph format, like for this question. If it is given in paragraph format, it may become difficult for us to carry forward information in an appropriate fashion. So what we can do is, instead of reading through the paragraph one after the other, let's record everything in a bulleted format so that we can utilize statements together and come up with something sensible. So first thing I'm doing is, for this set, the first thing I'm doing is, I'm writing down all the instructions in a bulleted format point-wise. The first point is, Anjali bought neither Temptation nor Dairy Milk. So Anjali, neither Temptation nor Dairy Milk. Dairy Milk. Okay. The second point is, Priya bought neither Amul nor Roshas. So Priya, neither Amul nor Roshas. The third point is, if Rahul bought 5-star, then Raman bought Bonville. If Rahul bought 5-star, then Raman bought Bonville. Bonville. Okay. Fourth statement. Raman's chocolate was costlier than Sachin's chocolate, which was cheaper than Rahul's chocolate. So Raman and Rahul have spent more than Sachin. Okay. Fifth point. Either Sachin's chocolate was Temptation or Priya's chocolate was Bonville. Sachin got Temptation or Priya got Bonville. One of these two things has to happen, which is also to say, it's not like we are precluding both these things from happening. Both these things can also happen, but at least one of them is definitely happening. Both these things cannot be false. Okay. Next, Anjali's chocolate was costlier than Priya's chocolate. And Anjali is greater than Priya, which was costlier than only Dairy Milk. So this is greater than Dairy Milk. And if Priya's chocolate was costlier than only Dairy Milk chocolate, this is the cheapest. And this is the fourth cheapest. Sorry, fourth most expensive or second cheapest. Second cheapest. Dairy Milk, which was bought by one of the friends, but was cheaper than Amul chocolate. So given that dairy milk is the cheapest, it is definitely cheaper than the Amul chocolate. That is not a problem, but it was definitely bought. Definitely bought. Remember, there were 6 chocolates and 5 friends, so one of the chocolates does get skipped over. Let us go to the next line. The cheapest chocolate was not Temptation. We already know that. And the costliest chocolate was 5-star. So costliest is 5-star. The costliest is 5-star. Okay, 8. See, the first part, Temptation was not cheapest. I haven't recorded because I already know dairy milk is the cheapest. Dairy milk is the cheapest. Okay. Only if Raman's chocolates was Rocher's, then Rahul's chocolate was not dairy milk. Now, hopefully, we know the distinction between the statements. Only only if statement distinctions we know. Only if Raman was Rocher, then Rahul does not have dairy milk. Only if Raman is Rocher's, then Rahul is not dairy milk. Now see, this is a beautiful point because see, I know Rahul cannot be dairy milk. Rahul cannot be dairy milk because Rahul does not have the cheapest chocolate. Rahul has a chocolate which is more expensive than Sachin. So Rahul does not have dairy milk is guaranteed. Rahul does not have dairy milk is guaranteed, which also means for this to happen, this is one of the required conditions. Raman has to have Rochers. So at this time itself, I can go Raman and Rochers are definitely a pairing. Raman and Rochers are definitely a pairing. They are definitely together. Okay, this point is already taken care of. Amul chocolate was costlier than Rochers and Temptations chocolate, neither of which were bought by Rahul. Okay, Amul was more expensive than Rochers. So I'll write it this way. Amul is higher than Rochers and Temptation. The next point we know is Rahul did not buy Rochers and did not buy Temptations. Okay. Neither of which were bought by Rahul. Okay, this is it. This is the end of all the instructions that we have. Now we know. Now we have these 10 points to consider. Instead of looking at the paragraph, we can look at these 10 points and we can do our work. Okay. Anjali did not buy Temptations and everything. Here, now, okay. Now see, dairy milk is the cheapest, I know. And Priya is higher than that, which is the second cheapest. So at best, Rochers can be third best or the third most expensive chocolate out of the five. At best, Rochers can be third first. So I have Priya here, and I have Priya with the second cheapest chocolate. Now see, Sachin is also supposed to be lower than Raman. According to point 4, Sachin is also supposed to be lower than Raman. So Sachin is here. Now the two friends that are left are Anjali and Anjali and Sachin is done. Raman is Rahul. Sachin and Rahul. Okay, so no. Anjali and Rahul. Anjali and Rahul. Okay. Now Sachin has to be lower than Rahul. Sachin has to be lower than Anjali? Because Anjali is higher than Priya. Rahul is higher than Sachin. So can I say Rahul is definitely the least spending fellow? Anjali is higher than Sachin because Priya is higher than Sachin and Anjali is higher than Priya. And Rahul is higher than Sachin. Sachin has to be the least expensive chocolate buying person. And if he is the least expensive chocolate buying person, he has to buy dairy milk. He has to buy dairy milk. Okay. Now, we were also told either Sachin buys temptation or Priya buys Boneville. Point number 5. Either Sachin buys temptation or Priya buys Boneville. Sachin has not bought temptation. So Priya has to buy Bourneville. Automatically, hopefully, you can see these people, these things are already in line. These things are already in line. Now, Rahul is not buying Roshers, not buying temptation. Anjali is not buying. Okay, the two people that are left, I don't know the order in which they come, but we have Anjali and we have Rahul. I don't know the order in which they appear. It could be anything. But I know from the first point, Anjali is not buying temptations. And I know from the last point, Rahul is not buying temptations. So I can say temptations is the chocolate that was not bought by any. Temptations is the chocolate not bought by any. Okay. If temptation is not the chocolate bought by anyone, I don't need to write this. But one thing I can see, a minute, given that I'm recording it in a fashion that lists out chocolates in order, I also know 5-star is the costliest one. So 5-star goes here. And what is the only other chocolate left? Amul. Okay. So 5-star and Amul will be in this one. Now, who can buy 5-star? Who can buy Amul? This is the fight we are engaged in. We know Anjali doesn't buy Temptation and Dairy Milk. Done. Priya doesn't buy Amul and Roshers. Done. If Rahul is 5-star, then Raman is Boneville. Okay. If Rahul is 5-star, if Rahul ends up buying 5-star, Raman has to buy Boneville. But we know Rahul is not buying 5-star then because Raman already has Roshers. So Rahul is not buying 5-star. This has to be Anjali. And finally, the only person left is Rahul. And now we have the wonderful storyline. Now we have the wonderful storyline. This is the order in which their price is increasing. And this is the order or the list of chocolate and friend combinations. Let us go on. Who among the following bought the cheapest chocolate? Sachin bought the cheapest chocolate. Who bought the costliest chocolate? Anjali bought the costliest chocolate. Which chocolate was not bought by any of the 5 friends? Temptation was not bought by any of the 5 friends. Which of the following statements must be true? Rahul bought dairy milk. No, Rahul bought Amul. Raman's chocolate was costlier than Anjali's chocolate. No, Anjali had the costliest chocolate. Sachin bought Amul chocolate. No, Sachin bought dairy milk. And Rosha's chocolate was the third costliest among the 5 chocolates bought by the 5 friends. Yes, option D is definitely true. And that is the entirety of this set. The learning from this set, see, the arrangement is not that difficult to fathom. What is more difficult or what should be a learning point is sometimes information is given to us in paragraph form, and it helps if you record it in a bulleted format, because once you have it in a bulleted format, information carrying or going back and checking statements becomes easier to accomplish. It will perhaps take you, let's say, 5 minutes to record all the information in a bulleted format, but those 5 minutes are well invested for you to get to the answer. That will be all for this set. Hopefully you learned something.